Hey guys, Richard here with CRG Games, and I am back. This is the second Time Spiral Remastered booster box. This one, for some reason, came with some extra packaging. I'm not sure why. So I ordered 8 boxes. If you weren't here for the last video, some of them came from California, some of them came from Texas. So I guess they had to source them from different warehouses, although they did give me the same deal on all of them at $254 a box. This one looks pretty good. It's not as beat up as that first one. That corner is a little dinged. Hopefully it's not too bad, but let's just get cracking here. So that first box, feel like it was pretty good. We got a foil Damnation and a foil Harvester of Souls, as well as a handful of other really good cards. I have not priced them out yet. I'm doing this opening directly after the first. These are all kind of jostled around in here. Should be okay. So we're still hoping to get a foil Ponder or foil Thoughtseize or Yawgmoth. The chances are extremely slim, but one can hope. Alright, so let's start off here. We're going to go through them relatively quick. Alright, draw new Lich Lord. Alright, and a Baral, Chief of Compliance. I don't think those are anything crazy. And I'm not sure if there's a trick to telling which pack has something expensive in it or not. We got an Elvish Mystic and Vesuvian Shapeshifter. Those are pretty good. Can always use an Elvish Mystic. I mentioned this in the last video, so there's a lot of cards in here that are worth a lot. Anywhere from $5 to $250, with a really good selection of them being in the middle at between $50 and $100. There's a really nice Ancient Den. I like that. And when these came out, I want to say these boxes were around $180, I thought. I think some LGSs were probably selling them for about $200 a box. We got a Primeval Titan, very nice. We got one of those in the last box as well. And then after that, first initial run was gone, these boxes were $300 a pop in no time. Glittering Wish and Read the Bones. Not sure if those are good or not. Alright. Oh, I see a foil back there. Pact of Negation. Excellent. Trigon Predator. A foil. Terramorphic Expanse. I can't imagine that's worth anything. I can't imagine it is. But it looks cool though. I'm wondering if they're gonna do if they're gonna revisit any other sets in the future. We kind of revisited Kamigawa. I mean, at least the plane of Kamigawa. Are we gonna see something like are we gonna revisit the Mirrodin block or something like that? I mean, I think that'd be really cool. I don't necessarily want it to devalue the cards I have. So they'll have to really do something like this, where they put these retro foils in there and just make them super rare. I think that will definitely boost box prices. Another Ancient Stirrings. And if it boosts the box prices and they don't print them to oblivion, then over time they'll likely hold a good bit of value and appreciate over time. So they will be an investment. Molten Rain and Achroma, Angel of Fury. I thought that was printed in the dual deck. Angels, was it Divine versus Demonic? I thought that was in there, or one of them was. Talaria West and Treasure Cruise. Nice. Cryptic Annelid. So far, this feels a little on the weak side. Pact of the Titan and Goblin Engineer. No foils, no retro foils yet. I think it'd be really cool to get some crimped cards, but I always say that. Pongify. Pongify is always worth a couple bucks, I believe. Master of the Pearl Trident, awesome. I believe the original printing of, or the first foil version of that was worth a good bit. I want to say, because I had a couple of those in a collection, you know, a couple years ago before I sold it, and then I got a collection again, and then I sold that. I had a foil Master of the Pearl Trident, and I want to say it was around $40 to $50, if I remember right. Boom and Bust and Stonehorn Dignitary. If you're buying these packs individually, they are selling right now on TCG somewhere around the $9 to $10 range. If you are paying that much, you might as well just buy a box, because you're going to be paying, effectively a rate of $360 a box at $10 a pop, when you can still buy a box for about $300. There are a decent amount left at $2.99. Last I checked. I don't think we're going to see this $250 price again. I can't imagine there's, pallets of this still sitting in warehouses, but you can never be totally sure. Urborg, awesome. That is the second Urborg we've gotten. I believe Urborg is around $20 or so. And I just accidentally cycled through there, but we got a foil Vanquisher's banner. I just mentioned this in the last video. I believe this is the only retro foil printing of this card. That's gotta be worth, I would have to estimate, $30 to $40 or so. We're gonna set that down here. If it's more, I'll definitely be happy. But I'm going to keep that. I already kind of decided that I'm going to probably keep all the really expensive cards for my personal collection as an investment. And maybe down the road, when they've appreciated a bit in price, I might sell them. A foil Restore Balance. I actually have one of these, I believe. Not the Time Spiral Remastered version. I believe the original version is from, I could have swore it was one of the, like Plane Chase or something like that from around that era. Pulmonic Sliver and Sorceress Spyglass. So I believe Sorceress's Spyglass, if I remember right, that's one of the cheapest foil retro foils at between like $2 and $5 or something like that. Swarmyard, I don't think I've seen this one yet. I accidentally put my sliver up here. And a Vandal Blast. Hey, another foil. Glittering Wish. This is turning out to be a pretty good pack. Are these just the commons and uncommons? I just put those down, didn't I? Yes. Oop. Try not to make any of these cards heavily played. So I haven't started sorting these either. The last box, I just put all the cards together and put them in a box, and after I'm done, I think I'll probably sort them all. Marigonda Petroglyphs. I have one of those in foil. It's a very cool card. So I'm estimating the last set I did, Kaldheim, took me about 7 hours to do. I would estimate that this set is probably going to take a little bit longer than that, because there are 36 packs per box instead of 30. And really all I'm doing is sorting by color, which goes white, blue, black, red, green in that order, and then multicolor, and then artifacts. When you're sorting cards, that's the order that you need to sort them in, because that's going to go from card number 1 on up. And then if you get any, a couple nice cards there. If you get any, like showcase cards or borderless cards, those are always they should always have a single card number. Those are additional cards in the set, and they get tacked on at the end. So when you're sorting thousands of cards, it really pays to be as efficient as possible. So normally I would be sorting these as I'm going in different colored piles, but I just I want to get these things cracked and find something good. Angel's Grace and a Panharmonicon. Awesome. I'm going to put that down there. I don't think it's Panharmonicon. That's I think it's Paradox Engine that's banned, actually, now that I think about it. Joyra, the E2, and Felden of the third path. And Magus of the Moon. Got one of those in the last box. Sylvan Scrying. Search your library for land, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. I wonder if that's worth anything. Most of the commons, I think, are under $1, if not all of them. The uncommons, though, is a little bit different. There are some uncommons that are worth, a few dollars. Hivestone and Consuming Aberration. That card looks like it should be expensive. I believe there's actually some of these tokens that are worth $1 or $2. Never underestimate the value of tokens, art cards, ad cards, Magic minigame cards, all of those. They all have value. Sigil of the Empty Throne's a good one, I believe. And basic lands. I almost forgot about the basic lands. I want to say, I can't remember seeing any basic lands that were less than 2 cents. The reason I say 2 cents is because if you sell direct, you get half of that, essentially. Farseek's got to be worth something. And Lotus Bloom, Rebuff the Wicked. Alright, we've got 6 packs left. Hopefully, we'll get another retro foil here. Hypergenesis. And Young Pyromancer. Nothing crazy there, I don't think. Twice. Cloudseeker. Nether. Trader. I haven't seen that one either. Hey, Path to Exile. Path is always worth money. That's got to be, I don't know, I'd estimate probably $4 to $5. Which I think is a fair price. A Rada, Here to Keld, and Trinket Mage. Trinket Mage is probably worth something too. I swear after this box I'm going to go take a look at the prices again. And try to memorize most of them. Slaughter Pact and Tide Hollow Sculler. Got one of those before as well. Another Simian Spear Guide. Hey, Vesuva. I just put one of these in the list not too long ago. That's a good hit. Bedlam, Reveler, and a foil Banalish Commander. So I believe that's our 3rd foil rare. That's higher than average, I do believe. Or whatever the listed pull rate is. Last pack here. Looks like we got a foil in the back. Sengir, Nosferatu, Mortify, and a Lymph Sliver. Ending on a foil sliver. So definitely We got some good hits here. Panharmonicon. See if I can pick this thing up without damaging it. A foil Vanquisher's banner. Man, that is amazing. That's going straight into a sleeve, sealable sleeve, of course, and then in the binder. And then some other rares we got here. Vesuva, Trinket Mage. I got a foil Glittering Wish and Restore Balance. I think this was a pretty good box. It doesn't feel like it was that crazy. We'll find out after I get everything tallied up. So, until next time, I will catch you guys later.